to come. But I think there is some attachment between Mr. Kumaresan and our institute. So this time we were able to bring you. So I welcome you all on behalf of the Dean, the faculty, as well as our students. I also like to welcome the speakers. So we have got speakers from various sectors. Director Diva and Director in charge Cesar, who is here to deliver the lecture on current trends in aquaculture sector. I welcome you, Dr. Chidambaram. And I also welcome Dr. K. Ambassador, Principal Scientist and Head ICR SIBA. Sir is also every time with us. So for every session, we have Sir as our expert speaker. And I welcome you, Sir, to the PONSHRIMP' workshop. I welcome Dr. Uma, Professor and Head, Department of Aquatic Animal Health Management, who is here to deliver the lecture on disease diagnosis and management in aqua farming. And we also have speakers here who are off stage, so they will be joining us online. Mr. Lamak also was supposed to be here, so due to this issues we had due to the nature, the calamities of nature, so he is also able to join with us online. Mr. Lamak Jayakumar, Deputy Director, Department of Fisheries and Fishermen Welfare, Dr. Neela Rekha, Principal Scientist, SIBA Chennai, Dr. Lawson Edward, Senior Scientist, ICRC MFRI, and Dr. Shankar Rao, Coastal Aquaculture Authority. So they will be joining with us online. So before I conclude, so we have to understand why we have this workshop conducted every year. So this time it has moved little late due to so many administrative as well as the natural issues which we had. So we all know that India, so it has emerged as one of the world's leading aquaculture producers, and we have many states, major states contributing to aquaculture to the Indian economy. So the Indian aquaculture market size has now, as per the statistical records, reached 13.4 million tons in 2023, and it's also expected that the market will reach 26.4 million tons by 2032, which is exhibiting a growth rate, a CAGR of 7.97%. So the Blue Revolution scheme, so where we have the government focusing on Blue Revolution, where it has found its genesis in the vision laid by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, who said that it is time now to usher in the Blue Revolution as depicted in the blue color of the Ashoka Chakra. Accordingly, the Blue Revolution was launched in December 2015 as a centrally sponsored scheme with an outlay of rupees 3,000 crores for 5 years. So this is to catalyze the integrated, responsible and holistic development and management of the fisheries sector. Now when you say aquaculture, sustainability is again a crucial aspect in aquaculture. So we delve into sustainable farming practices, including the use of biofloc technology, the recirculation aquaculture systems, the organic farming methods, and here again innovations in feed production and waste management are the need of the hour. And we also have a demand for seafood. So this seafood has a global demand, and the need for sustainable and efficient production is needed to help the industry seek new technologies and processes. So we have got a lot of technologies which have been developed to automate the traditional farming methods, improve the productivity and efficiency, and enhance environmental sustainability, the welfare of the fish itself, and the overall quality of the aquaculture products. So these are all now the focus areas. And we also have a very good consumer, the takers, where we have the urban areas with a high population density, and these technologies can optimize the ecological as well as the space resources. So we have got a lot of innovations like the vertical farming systems which have started off late, and also other innovation features like the hydroponics and aquaponics to create a symbiotic relationship with plants as well as to maximize the aquatic resources. So we have research. So the main theme of the workshop is we have experts representing from different sectors. We have the scientists, we have the State Fisheries Department, and we have the industry. So all put together, only then we can take the aquaculture or the fisheries industry as a whole to greater heights. So research has to be aimed to find the balance between the nutritional, health as well as the welfare needs of the fish, so which can be largely met through quality feed and ensuring that we have the nutritious ingredients which are sustainably sourced. So we have also introduced several technologies like the IoT and the sensor technology, that the companies are now optimizing feeding practices, closely monitoring the shrimp behavior, growth and health. So in addition to shrimp, we will also have to focus on species diversification, which is the need of the hour. So we have been understanding that we had a very special focus to anami, and now it cannot sustain. So we'll have to bring in more species, and species diversification again is being needed. And when you say aquaculture expansion, though it has got multiple benefits, even it is also accompanied by the corresponding rise in the greenhouse gas emissions. But when you compare it to the other livestock or the poultry sector, comparatively it is lesser. But still, aquaculture is contributing to the greenhouse gas emissions. So there are different processes involved in that, utilizing the electricity to operate the equipments, the animals' excreta and excess food, then the manufacture of feed, and finally the production, processing and transport. So the right to food, finally to conclude, the right to food cuts across the entire spectrum of human rights, where its fulfillment is essential to fight against poverty, and we have to ensure a world free from hunger. But till now, sadly to say, hunger and malnutrition are still remaining the most devastating problems facing the world's poor and needy, and this is continuing to dominate the health and well-being of the world's poorest nations. So food fish, whether it is captured or cultured, plays an important role in human nutrition and global food supply, particularly within the diet, and the food security of the poor and needy is a source of much needed essential dietary nutrients. So with these few words, I would like to conclude, and I once again invite and welcome all the delegates on the dais, and I also invite my dearest faculty who have been supporting throughout, representing various departments, and the admin staff, the supporting staff, and the student participants who have come from TIBA, and our own students. So I request the students, please take this as an opportunity where you have to interact. So we have got experts from various sectors. So please don't be merely spectators, but an interaction is needed since you are the future. So you have to contribute towards the development of the sector as well as to the production, and to help the nation attain greater heights. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. I invite Dr. K. Ambashankar sir, Principal Scientist and Head, NGB Division, ICRC Bar, Chennai, to address the gathering.
Today's chief guest, Mr. Kumar sir, Dean, Cheryl ma'am, Chidambaram sir, Kumar ma'am, and other dignitaries on the dais, other faculties, students, farmers, and all other participants of this PONSHRIMP' 2023. As the madam indicated, PONSHRIMP also not new to me. Almost, I think, 4 or 5 times I came here, and then each time whatever that, I am also closely associated with PONSHRIMP'. But as the madam told, even though today it is not the right time as per natural is concerned, because we had a very severe flood, and recently one of your sister college, wherein it has been severely affected with the flood. But even then, I am extremely happy to see a very big crowd, a conglomerate of students from different sections. So this indicates the significance of this particular PONSHRIMP'. So what is the importance it gives? So even though a lot of other difficulties are there, so students and faculties from everywhere, they have joined, and the crowd and the hall is almost full. So as again Dr. Cheryl told, so various faculties are there. So at the outset, at present, I wish this particular day we will have a fruitful and the most interactive sessions, and then we can have some useful deliberations. So like last year also we had a very excellent session, very good interaction, the outcomes have been very good, and then we have made a proceedings, and then some action plans have been imaged. Like that, this year also I hope the interaction will be fruitful. I wish this PONSHRIMP 2023 will be a great success. Again, once again, thanks for the opportunity. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I invite Dr. A. Uma ma'am, Professor and Head, Department of Aquatic Animal Health Management, to address the gathering.